Hello, welcome to this introduction to DiVA. DiVA is one of the newest players from Spinetics, and it is a standalone player where you can manage all of your content right on the player in your web browser. What you're seeing right here is the default content that DiVA outputs from the player right out of the box. We're going to use this to get the IP address from the player, so you can see it right here in this video. What I'm going to do is go over to my player and press and release the blue button on the physical player itself. Once that happens, you'll see this blue box show up, and the IP address that the player currently has is in that blue box. So we're going to use that in our web browser to access the player. And this will take you to the login screen. And out of the box, the username and password will be admin and admin. And then we'll log in. And then on this home page, you'll see three separate panels: the create, schedule, and a snapshot that's playing from your player. So here you can see the same content that we saw from the video output. Now there's two basic steps to getting content on the screen: create and schedule. There's various sub-steps in between those, but we'll get into those in later videos where we go over some more things about the interface itself. So let's start with create. And these are some default content that already comes on the player that you can use. We have some images here. If you want to, you can click upload media and upload your own media that you want to use. So let me upload one picture here. Let's do this one. And we'll use that in our content. Next, what I'm going to do is create a new playout. Playouts are multi-app looks and feels that you can create. Apps are what come on the DiVA interface, like clocks, RSS feeds, weather widgets, things like that. So here are all the presetted playouts that you can create or use. You can always edit these as well, and we'll talk about those in additional videos. So I'm going to go with the weather 3 days and ticker. So this is the playout that I'm going to be using. And this one has 4 apps included with it: background, media, weather days, and ticker. So I'm going to go through these one at a time and just add or edit these. So let's start with the background. I'm going to click on that to open it up. And let's use this sky horizontal image as my background. So I'll just drag that up to the preview area. And now that has become my background. So we've got the background set up. Now I'm going to go to the media. And this one functions very similarly. You can just drag your images up into the media area. Now by default, it'll only show one piece of media at a time. If you want it to cycle through multiples like a slideshow, you can check mark create set, and that will allow you to drag additional videos or images up there. So I will add these 3 additional ones. You can also change the default duration or the transition if you'd like. Now let's move on to weather days. You can put up to 3 locations here. I'm going to put in the location where I'm at, and then let's change the unit to Fahrenheit. All right, and then the last app is the ticker. This is just your own custom text that you want to put in. So let's do hello and enjoy the DiVA interface. And then when I click away from it, you'll see that scrolling along the bottom. So now I've got our playout set up. I'm going to hit the save button. Then if you want, feel free to create additional playouts, upload more media into your player. But once you are ready to move on to schedule, click on the schedule button up here in the top, and you'll see a calendar view. All the content is driven by this schedule. If you just want content quickly up on your screen, you don't really care about your schedule quite yet since you're still in the beginning stages, you can take the playout that you've created and drag it over to the default area on the right side, and whatever is in the default area will play when nothing else is scheduled to be played, like right now since our schedule is empty. You could then take additional playouts, images, videos, what have you, and add them to the schedule here and set up their scheduled times, durations, and recurrence rates here if you'd like. Once you're done, hit save. And now if I come back to the name of my player here and look at the snapshot, Now we've got our content playing. Feel free to play around in the DiVA interface and check out our additional videos, which talk about some more things that you can do within that content creation interface. But this is a real quick way to get content onto your players using the DiVA interface. Thank you very much for watching.